everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a plan with me in my daily half letter system using the cloth and paper inserts. What I thought would be fun is if you watched Monday's video, I did use this kit from Christian Designs. Obviously I don't have too much of it left, but I have enough left to where I can do a couple of daily spreads. And one of the things that I said I wanted to do while I was using this system was to not be afraid to like jump into using stickers and not just necessarily neutral stickers, because I feel like when you start jumping into a system like cloth and paper, you kind of feel like you have to do it that way. So I had also grabbed some of the Daily Duo sticker headers, and I thought these might actually work perfect for this, because it would just require a little bit of trimming of some of these headers. So since Monday is the 11th, I will grab this and the 11 sticker. Let's see how this works. I'm going to put it at the very, very top. So there's going to be some like shadowing and things like that. I'm probably going to grab some whiteout so that I can cover up a bit of that. Trying to find my whiteout that actually is like my favorite whiteout, because this one right here is a little bit damaged. But let's see what all I need to cover, if anything. Oh, I might not actually have to cover anything. Perfect. I thought this schedule part right here, where it was just a second ago, was going to be completely in my way, and that is just not the case. So let me bring you guys in just a little bit closer so that you can see what I am doing. I'm just going to cut off that excess right there. And I kind of really love this color combination. I think it looks really, really great. So let's get the 11 so that I actually know what day I am working on. That would be fantastic. All right, and then I'm going to use this today's sticker. I don't have a sticker for every little header or anything like that, and that's going to be fine. But I at least have this top one right here that I can use for that section. And then I'm going to work on my top section using my Zig Clean Color Dot Marker. And I want to put, let's see, because I want to stay consistent with what I've been putting on my previous pages. So the first one is going to be my medication, and then I will have my vitamins next. And then next up, I want to track my water as well as what workout I do for the day. And I'm going to just put 8 dots for the water, because that's a really fun way to track it. At least that's what works for me. And then I kind of want to throw in some decorative elements right here, just because I know that I'm going to have that open space. Would I do this absolutely every single day? Probably not, but there's nothing wrong if you do. And I'm just going to put these pumpkins right about here. I think that that kind of looks cute. You can kind of really not see them, but that's going to be okay. All right, and so on my to-do list for Monday, I need to call my mom. Haven't talked to her in a couple of days. I usually talk to her on my way home from work, and if not, I just definitely make sure to remind myself to touch base with her. She is starting a new job, so her schedule is going to be different. It's not going to quite work with my schedule, so we'll have to find time. We will have to find time. Okay, then I need to run the Roomba downstairs. I need to pack up some mail that needs to go out that I just didn't get out to the post office this past weekend. That definitely has to happen. I have to go to the UPS store this week. I just don't think Monday is going to be the best day for me to get that done. All right, so for my content section, I think I'm just going to cover it with one of these heart stickers, because it kind of reminds me of like getting a like on Instagram. So it always reminds me of like social things, you know, so I love that. All right, so we are going to do a few things related to content, and that is going to be share the plan with me that went live today. I'm going to work on some comments and messages. I have fallen very behind on my Instagram message as far as the ones that go to like your others folders, like the people who you've never interacted with, and then they message you. It goes into that other folder, and oh my God, I get a handle on it, and I'm not so great for a couple of days. All right, then I'm going to catch up on some emails, and then I definitely want to work on some graphics. I have been going through, like, if you've seen my thumbnails, I've been trying to change things up, and I don't like it. Like, I just haven't found the change that I want to jump into. So I don't know. I know that I don't want them to stay the same because I don't really like the look. I like the font that I've picked. I need to change some other things to make it work. And then I think that that's it for now. Oh, actually, I will need to edit, if possible, this daily plan with me, or at least do a rough edit, which is kind of my favorite way to do that. All right, and then let's go to the schedule side, and we're going to put AM routine. Here, I've shared before that the hours in here don't exactly work for me, so I don't use them like to the letter. I wish that this started at 5 o'clock in the morning. It simply doesn't. It's okay. And then we'll put the PM routine down here. Now for work, I've been loving these work stickers from Chrissy Ann Designs that I ordered. I think they're all kinds of out of order. I might have something that slightly matches. Maybe I don't. I might just end up having to use one of the gray ones. That's okay. We'll use a lighter one, and it'll kind of blend in with everything. I might pair it up with something decorative so that it looks like it's supposed to match. Let's see. Maybe one of the leaves. So what I typically do is I'll just grab a ruler and mark out the time for work. So my typical work hours are 8 to 4, although I've been going in at 7 because I enjoy the peace and quiet of like being there before everyone else. And I get to go through like all of my emails uninterrupted. I mean, is there anything better? Like, it's great. All right, so here is my work schedule. I do have a couple of meetings that I need to pop in here as well. Good times. All right, so I'm going to put work right here, and then grab a couple of these leaves and see how that looks. This is probably way over the top. That's fine. All right, so meetings. I have a 10, an 11, and a 3 o'clock. Let's see if I have enough event labels to make that happen, that it won't like swallow. Oh, I do. I have 3. Just wanted to make sure I didn't have so many that it was impossible to actually see the page. And so it's actually all 3 interviews on Monday, so that's going to be interesting. All right, so let's get these down. So we've got 10 o'clock and then 11 and, oh no, I wrote 11 and 11. Oh man, I'm going to have to figure out how to get some alcohol and get that off of there because I don't have any more of these appointment labels. But I know that if you use alcohol on the Chrissy Ann Design stickers, you can get it off and write over it. But I'm not doing that right this second. That's just not going to happen. All right, so then I'm going to put a sticker down for dinner time. Let's actually move it up right over here. I love how everything just fits so well. It's not perfect, but it fits well, and I'm okay with that. All right, so I think that dinner is going to be, and I thought I had the sheet that had like the little bowls and stuff on it. Sure do. Dinner is going to be grilled chicken, and I definitely want to get a workout in, and I want to use, I think that I have something that will fit. I'm sure I do. I just don't know what it is that I want to use. And I may actually just use like an individual checkbox. That might actually work. And then just write workout next to it. I should have done that with my habits, or my AM routine and my PM routine. It's never too late to cover it up with a sticker. Oh my goodness. So extra. I love it. I can't get enough of it. This is too cute. I actually really, really like this. This is my first time trying a sticker kit per se, although I know that it's not exactly a kit. I'm just using pieces of kits, but that looks really, really nice. As you can see, I didn't even plan out Friday. I was a little bit under the weather, but that's gonna be fine. But I really like the way that this page looks. I think that that's pretty awesome to use for using stickers. I mean, it's still minimal, but I got everything on the page. It's not like too much or anything like that. I could still get decorative here if I wanted to, or I could just leave it, but I really do think that this came out pretty nice. So that is it for today's daily plan with me and my half letter discs. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.